Hi everybody, welcome back to the Rusty Gears server, Season 3, Episode 13 with me, Sid, and I am just over here at the community centre. I smelted up most of my meteoric iron and made the thing. That's all stashed away in my storeroom, and I have worn out my axe, so we do need to do a little bit of axe making. And again, I do like this, and the thing is, at the end of it, is to remember to do that and go from automatic to manual. If you do it entirely on automatic, and that's obviously if you have the mod. If you don't have the mod, then this is no interest to you whatsoever. Then you will lose the bits, but if you do it on manual mode, you will get the bits back. And I mean, meteoric iron, I think it's worthwhile getting the bits. So mainly because I broke my meteoric iron axe, so I'm currently rocking a bronze axe. I've got a whole load of timber and stuff going on here, and not a lot else. Now over at the breeding area, we're not actually on loan online today. Gran, Shino and Andy are on. Over the breeding area, somehow that pig has managed to get through. I have got my piggy winks here. We've got piggy winks here. These are generation 8. These are generation, well, the boar's generation 1. Doesn't really matter what the generation of the boar is. The sow is generation 7. So we need to do another batch of those. Now, the ram in there is gen something or other. Generation 6. Sorry, you are surplus to requirements. You are the weakest link. Goodbye. So the ram is of dubious usage to me because he's generation 6. Now the sheep there, the baby sheep, is also generation 6, and I'm hoping that is a ewe. Not a ewe, but a ewe, whereas these are all generation 5, other than the ram, who is sorry, pardon me, he's dead because I'm going to use that ram there, but we will probably get rid of these 2 generation 5 rams and we'll do all of that. I'm not too worried about that right now. Actually, no, I will do that right now, thinking about it. I won't be able to claim that no piggy winks were harmed in the making of this episode, but doesn't matter. Right, you are euthanized. Okay, that's that one, and then we can go the other, because the proper thing to do with this meat is to process it up and use it in pies and all the good foods, isn't it, Mr. Boar? Generation 3 boar, they see. But I could, if I wanted to, and I may be inclined, is to have a generation 8 boar as well. So we've got sow, 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 1, 2, 3, sow, and a sow, and then we can leave Mr. Boar, and yeah, we'll just, it doesn't matter, the generation of the boar is irrelevant. However, I can't see the point of not upgrading your boar. That sounds wrong. You know what I'm trying to say here. So let me very quickly just harvest up these. We can transfer those. I say transfer. We'll open the gates, and with a bit of luck, they'll walk through into the other side, and I will encourage them across with some wheat, or flax probably, but you know, some grain of some description. And that is a lot of meat there. Yeah, the correct thing to do with that is, of course, do it properly and make nice foods. But there is one food which we can make, which I've made a lot of, and it is vintage beef, which is really cheap once you've got salt. Not going to faff around there, but it also has, it basically doesn't go off. I mean, it kind of limits you because you are tied entirely into the protein tree there. But in terms of, I've got so much fat for days now. The bones, which I should be keeping because they do have a practical usage, but I have so many of them that, and I'm going to get lots more, are largely incidental. But what we can do is we take 128 salt, we do that, we pop you in there, bang, there's 64 vintage beef. We'll take a little bit more salt, we'll run that one through as well, there you go, and we'll go and stick the 64 vintage beefs we've got, because I don't need all of those on me, in here with all of the other vintage beef I have, and the healing poultices, which are ready for the our resonant archive. Yeah, basically we're ready for action. You know, we've got our armor, we've got our shields, we've got that, we've got the spears over at the shop. Oh, good. Anyway, let me eat a sushi. Nom nom. Courtesy of Candy, of course. And let's head down to the new build. Come on, give me some speed. There we go. So, done a lot on the new build, and it's all the. I often talk. I meant to bring back. Let me just go and get the nails. I'll be back in a moment. All right, here we are. Came in on a sandstorm. So I have built all of the structure. It has windows, it has doors. I actually have got this, which is a functional drawbridge. It's not perfect because you get that weird clipping there, and I think what I will do is I'll probably just chisel some of that away, and hopefully that will work. But I've kind of brought this over to here. We do need to bring over to there as well, but you can come in. We've got the gate, doors. That needs to go in. You can come in here. We've got a little bit of light. The stairs need work. They're just work in progress. Possibly need to put some archers and the likes in, various bits and pieces. But you know, it's starting to get there. So that's all good. And then you come up onto this level. From here you can access this set of stairs outside. You can access this flat area which needs work down this side at least, over here. Get to the guard thing, you've got that going on. Once we've got the ladders in there, that will be, I suspect, a lot easier to navigate. Doesn't have to make sense. And you can come in from that way as well, and again I'm going to subdivide these into some rooms a little bit, and then you take them up here to the top floor where currently I have everything stashed. And I want to take 32 of these, because I brought my 4 nails, 8 nails actually. Well, we'll just use 4 for now, because I don't want to go too mad with this. But I do want to make 2 of those, and that can go, one can go there, one can temporarily go there. That can have all of that, and that, and that, and that, and that, and that, and that. And you can go in there. And then you have this top area here, and I've moved the night watchman onto there because it just kind of makes sense to me that he will be on the top of the thing watching. That's, you know, what night watchmen do. So that in itself is a fairly basic, nondescript thing. Now I need to do something with this roof, and I have a plan. I need to do something with this roof, and I have a plan. But we're going to kind of build into this. It's going to look like, I don't know, maybe the mountains collapsed and had a rock slide onto it. I don't really have a backstory, to be honest. And we're going to do some work with these to make these more 3-dimensional. We're going to do some work with the windows to make them look more in keeping, and I am probably going to do some work here to give this a bit of a windowsill. Yeah, lots of things. First things first, clay. I didn't bring any down with me, so we probably just need to go and hunt for a little bit of clay. It's usually not that difficult to find a bit, unless of course you're hunting for it, in which case it's immediately impossible. Yeah, and of course this is what there'll be. Blue clay is fairly common. It's there's a little wolfie there. Hi. Oh, 2 wolfies. Okay. And a wabbit, but I'll leave the wolfies alone. Kill them later. There's got to be a little bit of clay around here. This flight is definitely spoiling me. We have discovered, or someone discovered this. I'm not sure whether it was me. Come on, clay. Really? It's going to be like that? I mean, this is a dryish area, or looks like a potentially dryish area, so that might be why we're struggling. Bit of terra preta there, though. Oh, that's peat. Okay, that's terra. Very small patch of terra preta, though. Peat, I'm not really that bothered about. I'm actually not bothered about the terra preta, to be honest, but, you know, it'd be wrong not to take it. Come on, clay. 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 Alright, I'll be back in a moment once I've found some clay. And there we go. Didn't have to travel too much further. I don't need a lot, but I need enough to make some cobble. Let's just mark this on here as blue clay. Save. That way, when I need some again, I'll know where to hunt for it, won't I? We'll get, I think this stacks to 120 odd, might be higher. Yeah, 128. That'll do. Right, we're not a million miles away from home, so I'll not cut for this because we're just over here, and I probably should double check because we've had so far 2 bears spawn over here, so probably worthwhile double checking, although we have got night. It must be more than 64 blocks though. So yeah, clay. Clay. Oh. Actually, let me just set that to a sensible flight speed. And armed with clay and this stuff, we can get lots of cobblestone. I will want more, so 30 will probably be enough in the first instance. So we're going to come around here and we are going to lay down a wall on this bit. Now, it doesn't look much like a wall because right now it isn't a wall. We are going to also lay down a wall on that bit. I'll need a little bit more cobble for that. But what we are going to do is we're going to grab you, and we are going to grab you, and we are going to turn all of these into chiseled blocks to start off with. I don't know whether there's actually any durability cost for this initial step, but then we're going to take you back to being half a wall, and then we got a wall. Simples, without it being obviously a wall. Perfectement. Now, what I could do with is a piece of strippered find an axe, take a hammer, take you. I don't know. Oops, hello, you don't go there, you go there. I don't know how this will work, but what I want to do is take my chisel. Down here, I want to... Oh, hang on. I have to do that first. Right, and then we're going to just tippy-tap this out. And then we're going to add that. And we're going to fill this corner in. And we're going to do the same over in that corner because it is obviously... I need to go and get another strip block. Do. Bonk, 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 and bonk, and back into that corner. We're going to add that. We're going to do this, and then we're going to put that back. And it just gets rid of that unpleasant bit of the thing. And we're going to do something similar there and there. Probably up here as well, just with some sandstone. You know, it's all about getting rid of the visible ugliness, the things that we don't want. However, the other thing we're going to do to the structure is we're going to take fire bricks, and we are going to, I'm going to have to, I'm going to pop you there, and then we are going to take you and we're going to change you back down and then down again. Now I've got a decision to make here, and I still think that is too wide. So we can go back down to this level. It is going to take a while, because I'm going to have to do this on all of the sides and all around and up here and probably, I don't know what to do there. On my original design I had that go all the way down, but what we're going to have, does it need to be one thinner? I don't think so. I think that is probably about it. Now I may stick a cobblestone on the outside of that and build that up just so it kind of merges as well and you get that effect. But we're then going to take one of these and we're going to do that, and then we're going to do the same again. And for these ones we could probably get away with using some kind of copying table, whether it's a thing. I could also get away with using slabs rather than whole bricks. But what we're going to do is we are going to take this and let's bring you all the way back. We can probably get away, I wonder whether I can get away with using that one. There, yeah I can, okay. And then take you back like that. So it'll give that kind of impression of bricks going in and out, and then we'll do more, and then that'll have some. It'll hopefully should look good. I did this originally with stone bricks, and they were too big, I think. So let me continue on with this, and I'll be back in a short while. Alright, I've made an extended workbench. This is going to be quicker. So simple enough, it's 9 planks, not expensive. You put your chiseled item in with a chisel and the items you want to copy, the items that you're going to make it out of, and then right click on it with a hammer and it makes you copies of the item you wish to copy. So, you know, pretty straightforward. And then you can, let's just pop that in there, you can just place them down. Now it won't do rotation, so you have to either rotate with a who for what's the jig. I wanted to put one there like that, or you have to make a one that's on this face, which is no biggie. I'm probably not going to bother around the back here. I think I may do, I don't know, it swings. I'm in two minds about what to do here. However, one thing I am in mind about is what to do with that. I don't like that, so we'll do that. There you go. And then, you know, we can, on this one we'll come in, that will do the same, and then that one will come out, and hence why you've got the brick there. So it just gives you that three-dimensionality to the space. And then we'll come around here. Corner is debatable what I'll do there as well, because obviously it's a lot. Now these ones I'm going to finish off, but we should be able to get that reasonably quickly done. As I say, I'm not sure what to do with that. I'm not sure whether I like it with or without. We'll go without for now, and pop that in there. This is a chiselling bench. Careful when you make that, it eats the hammer. Did it eat the saw as well? Actually, that's a good point. It ate the saw as well. Oh man, need to make a new saw. Right, yeah, it eats the tools. The recipe is a saw and a hammer and 4 planks, and it eats the tools. So if you're going to make one of those, Don't make it like I did with a bronze saw and an iron hammer. Make it with something cheap in copper. There you go. Today we all learned. Anyway, I am going to just finish off this little bit of work down here, and I'm going to duplicate a whole load of these. I'm probably going to have to make a meteoric iron chisel because the durability of these, the steel chisel would make a lot of sense, but the steel that we have is made really for the community centre, so I prefer to use my materials for my builds and community materials for community builds. It kind of makes sense to me anyway. So let me continue on chiseling around here. I want to just show you also what I'm going to do, other bits of chiseling we're going to be doing around the place. So let us just try and finish this bit off, and then, I mean, there's a lot of chiseling going to happen around the place. This is going to be a very chisel centric build, but that's fine. I don't mind a bit of a chisel centric build. Chisel centric is absolutely fine. Yeah, and it gives you that flexibility to do detail work, and that roof that I'm talking about on for those areas where on the top I have got some ideas, and whether we'll get to them this time around I don't know, but yeah, let me finish this off and I'll show you what I'm going to do with the things. We'll worry about that bit in a moment. Right, so I need her. No. I could do it with those. That would make a lot more sense. So let's just do this one. We'll do it on the side that where we're working on the detail, because so like that we're going to come out. So that looks very much like a flap, but it's really too fat. So let us like that, and we're going to and then that's going to come through. But then we're going to come here and then that one will then go to here. Oh, hello. Any? Thank you. I've got a spare copper chisel up there, so definitely need a new chisel. But I should have a spare copper one. There we go. Beep. Oh, I think I picked this up as loot somewhere, actually. So then this is going to go through there. Like so. And then like so. And then like so. Now, I've actually just realised where I did this slightly wrong. That was stupid, wasn't it? Basically, it should have been there. That really does need rotating. That's still wrong, isn't it? Tell you what. Hup. Let's pretend that didn't happen. I'll be back in a moment with it as it should look. Alright, I have chiseled the drawbridge. So that now has this little affair going on, but it doesn't have any of that glitching through the block. This is what I wanted to get, and we're going to go from here, it should be the middle, to here. Do I want to go there or there? I think there. And that's the kind of look I'm going for. So a flap that will drop down over the windows in the event of a sandstorm or a siege or anything else. I obviously need to do a lot of chiseling now, so I'm going to go and make myself a decent chisel, maybe a couple of decent chisels, and I'll be back in a sec. Alright, I've done some progress. For starters, I have put this on the outside of the upper level, which gives you a nice little sunshade. We'll put some furniture under there. We'll have a nice little thing. I still need to do something with the roof. Obviously, I need to do all of this. This is going to take a long time, and we're not going to be able to do the thing there, but I have chiseled down some wood in there so it kind of joins in. We've got that. This I've in places I have gone in, places I've come out, even at the edges here, and we need to repeat on this side. I'm very tempted to take those out. I don't think they really add much. This one, maybe not, I don't know. And this one, but we've got these. We're going to have the same thing going on with this setup here, although it is going to be somewhat more restrained than that, I think. And all the way around here, there's a fair amount of chiseling, and I still want to do something here and here, these, so there's like a sill, because I don't like that. However, as has been often said, all work and no play makes, well, sit a dull boy. So let me show you something. So I went into the caves in here, and I went and had a little look around, and we will go and do more in those caves. But what I did discover is over here, where there's this green dot, I discovered a ruin, and rather than, because I got lost in the caves as well, that's that deserves saying. Quartz, another thing interesting there. But it doesn't matter, because I discovered a ruin, this nice ruin here, which is a little bit flooded right now, but that's fine. We'll fix that briefly. That's not going to play, is it? We're going to need to place you there then. That'll sort it. So, I mean, it's not exciting, it's just out here. I'm not entirely sure how I found. Oh, I found it this way. I found it from this side. And there's a whole lot of stuff here. Whole lot of stuff, including another resonator. So that's mine, for starters. And as is my usual technique. Oh, owl chest, what we got? But plague doctor mask. I know it's to be barber surgeon, but that's pretty cool. We got a festive cat mask. Actually, I'm going to look at a new cat tomorrow. We are looking to get a third cat. It's a ginger, a rescue again. A peaceful village. We definitely want you. We definitely want that. And yeah, so hopefully everything pans out with that, because I like my cats. I'm a cat person. Ink and quill, that's good. We'll take your parchment. We'll take that, and we'll we'll leave that for now. What else have we got in here? Because there's a whole, and I didn't bring my, oh well, that's a shame, didn't get that pile of books. Got that pile though. Not that one. Got that one. What's in here? Some more gears. Whole load of stuff. And I can come back and get a lot of this anyway, but damn it. The things I want he's not giving me. The things I don't want it is giving me. See, I don't want any of these bits. I do want the chandelier though. That's a thing what I does want. I'm fairly certain that I'll not get any of these. I don't think these are pickable. Upable. Hello. And we are far enough away from... hello. Damn it. This angel bell. Absolutely invaluable. Oh, hello. No, that's locusts. We'll leave them well enough alone. No, what I was looking for was what I'd got on me, because if I've got a few blocks, I don't think these are pickable upable, so I think I will stop trying to pickable upable them. I mean, Pro-Pick mold, no. All of this is stuff that I would potentially want, but probably I can live without that. That is probably, I've got loads of those, so that's kind of low priority. Peaceful Village, I've got that. I've got loads of those. We'll take the scroll. Keeping the fire clay bricks. We'll take the picky and we'll drop the wax. I've got plenty of wax. Yeah, but it just goes to show that there's loads. These ruins are actually really common. You just need to throw yourself underground and go and find them. Now, that gave me a whole load of stuff that I probably won't use, but the more decorative items you have, I'll keep you out, the better, because the more decorative items you have, the more options you have to decorate. I mean, it's kind of self-explanatory, isn't it? But let's take you out of my hand, and we'll, I don't know, we'll stick you in, no, not in there perhaps. Yeah. I'm going to be going back to get my spears. I appear to have left them. Fortunately, I haven't removed the marker. I'll leave it there. I'll probably mark it in red, but there is, actually, I can probably grab some more of the stuff now, can't I, as well? But, thank you. Boop, boop. Any more stuff that I actually want to grab? I mean, I've got more leather than I know what to do with. They're really... Oh, hello. We got a book out of that one. Okay, we've got you. Yeah, you just can't pick them up. Don't break with that. I know there's a little bit of stuff around there. Oh, hello. Oh, I'm glad I came back. What have we got? A king's belt, a noble shirt, a ruined stiletto, a tailored Gambleson. That's pretty. Iron fence top, absolutely. Another Plague Doctor mask, forgotten nobles. Glad I came back down. Anyway, yeah. So we will do some, maybe even next episode. I'm going to, between episodes, do some more building, get these this chiseling done, and get more done over here. But I'm happy with the progress. I mean, this is pretty good. We do still need to come in and bridge over to the mainland here. I still need to decide if I'm going to do anything kind of over here, and or maybe within the actual structure of the caves. There's a lot of options, but I am happy with this look so far. It's getting there. I am going to have some beams running across the inside, and then we're going to mock them up coming out here. So they're going to maybe like on this side, or maybe have a little bit. I don't know exactly how I'm going to do it yet, but yeah, happy. This is starting to look somewhat finished. Well, somewhat in progress. Need some railings around there to stop me falling off. All the good stuff that we can think of, basically. And yeah, until next time, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you soon. Give me that back, and bye for now.